you, I'm going to teach you English too. Now in the previous class, the video you had not got. So I'll redo the summary of the story. And very good, to some of you, you have done the self-assessment test very well. So we'll do the summary, then we'll check the fill in the blanks and true and false which I had given for homework. So let's get started. Ready? So this story is about the cricketing legend. The word legend means an extremely famous person in a particular field. It doesn't have to be cricket. It can be in other sports. It can be a famous person, a writer, a notorious thief also. So a legend, the word legend can be meant for any famous person. So let's do the summary of the story. Now it was in the year 1988. There was a cricket match, the finals, for the Lord Harris Shield, which was an inter-school cricket match, and it was played between XAVIER'S and Ashram Vidyalaya Mandir. In the beginning, they batted very slowly, and they had only 64 runs for 2 wickets on the board. But in walked in Sachin with Vinod Kamble, and they batted. First they batted very slowly, and then the runs started flowing. Sachin batted so well that he scored only 4s and 6s. And at the end of the tournament, they created a record for making a partnership of 664 runs. That's very, very good for them. And both of them later on played for India. And when Sachin, he was known for scoring 4s and 6s, and he got a nickname by the name of Master Blaster. So let me tell you about Sachin's early life. When he was in school, he was a hyperactive child. Hyperactive means that a child who would always be looking here and there when the teacher teaches, or will always be walking around in class. I've got many in my class. And he was naughty. And due to his playing outside always, his brother Ajit Tendulkar thought, now my brother plays a lot. He's never inside the house, so let me take him to someone, a cricket coach, because Sachin loved playing cricket. So he said, let me take him to Ramakant Azrikar, where he can get tutored, where he can learn how to bat and play cricket. So every day Sachin used to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, practice for hours, go to school, then after class also go and practice. And then later on, as he was growing up, he gained a certain height. But he's as tall as me. Not very tall, just 5 feet 6 inches. And he thought, now, I know how to bat. I'm well in batting. Now let me learn how to bowl. And he wanted to become a fast bowler. And so he went to the MRF Foundation. And when he bowled, at that time the coach there was Lily. And Lily was a famous fast bowler cricketer of Australia. And when he saw Sachin bowling, he was not impressed. So he called Sachin and told him, Sachin, better focus on batting. And so Sachin started to practice batting, and that's how he became a legend. And during his practice sessions, to boost his playing level, his coach would put a 1 rupee coin on top of the stumps. So if the bowler bowled him out, the bowler would take the 1 rupee coin. If he was not out for the entire practice session, he would take that 1 rupee coin. And altogether, he collected 13 coins. And these 13 coins, he did not buy chewing gum or sweets or not. He kept it. And it's his most prized possession. Then later on, as he was studying on, his sister had gone to Kashmir and she brought him a bat made out of willow tree. And Sachin would take the bat and try and practice hitting 4s and 6s. And he would imagine that he was playing inside the stadium. And he would be hitting 6s and 4s. And he would imagine the people cheering him. Then later on, when he was about 14, 15, Sunil Gavaskar is also a cricket legend who played for India for many, many years. Sunil Gavaskar gifted him a pair of pads. And when Sachin started playing for India at the age of 16, he wore the same pads that Sunil had given him. And he says he never played for records. He says that he was happy in the middle of the field, just batting. And while batting only, records were broken. And for his playing for India, he received 2 awards. One, the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna, which is the highest sporting award, and he received the Bharat Ratna, which is the highest civilian award. He says that in order to pursue one's interest, you must have hard work. You must be determined that you want to play. You want to succeed in that field. And he says that you must have dedication. You must be dedicated to whatever thing that you must do. Maybe in studies, maybe in playing, maybe in any other sport or any other thing that you want to be. But you must have dedication. And you must have temperament. Temperament means your emotions should be checked. Just because somebody makes you out doesn't mean that you have to get angry, throw the bat down, break it. You should not get angry at whatever the situation is. And he played for India for 24 long years. Can you imagine that? He says that, let me say from us, everyone enjoyed breaking records, he says. I have enjoyed it too, but that was not the reason for playing cricket. When I started playing, I always wanted to be regarded as the best. So he strived for being the best. He never easily gave up. He kept on. And that, being the best, gave him the energy. Because it refueled him to play better for India. And through him, India gained great heights. So I've told you the summary of the story. Later on, please read the story and answer the self-assessment test. Now let's tick the correct option which I've given for homework in the last class. Sachin's ability to be a good batsman rather than a bowler was first seen by Ramakant Azrekar. Next answer, Sachin collected 13 coins from Azrekar. Why? As a reward for not being dismissed for an entire practice session. I hope you have written that answer. The next, the reason given by Sachin for playing cricket was to be regarded as one of the best, whose name would be remembered by people always. Though he has retired, but we still remember him as being the best. Number 4, Sachin played cricket for his country for how many years? 24 long years. Sachin, number 5, Sachin is known to have a never say die spirit, which means never to give up. Even if your team was losing, he would still bat on, trying to make more runs. So the answer is to refuse to give up. Now let's do the true and false. The Harris Shield cricket tournament is the longest running cricket tournament in India. Yes, I have said that. It is true. Vinod Kambli came to be known as Master Blaster. Do you think it's right? No. Who was it? Sachin Tendulkar. So the answer is false. Sachin Tendulkar valued his first ball like a piece of gold. First bat like a piece of gold. Just like when his sister had gifted him. He valued that. He kept it in his possession. So the answer is true. Number 4. Sunil Gavaskar gifted Sachin a cricket kit. Kit means bat, ball, gloves, everything. So he gifted Sachin all those things. He just gifted him a pair of pads. So that is false. Sachin acknowledges that he enjoyed breaking records. True. So those were the answers of last week. I hope you have done it. If you haven't, please do it. Now, there will be a self-assessment test, which 1 or 2 words in it. Please do it. Okay, we'll discuss the question answers in the next class. We'll do that. So stay at home and stay safe. Thank you.